Each day, over 10,000 visitors set foot on China's most famous tourist attraction. Busloads of people stand proudly in front of a large stone engraved with the thought of Chairman Mao Zedong. You are not a man until you have walked on the Great Wall.
每一次来都感到很自豪啊，很这些张力啦，很这些是祖国的光荣的张力的历史的悠久历史吧。
In a 2007 worldwide poll to determine the new wonders of the world, the Great Wall eased effortlessly into the top 7, gathering accolades from all parts of the globe and proving that it is indeed a wonder of wonders.
Incredible proof of perseverance and persistence.
The Great Wall is the past connecting the ancient China with the modern.
A symbol of unity and protection.
Miraculous and remarkable feat of ingenuity.
The Great Wall is a symbol of the longevity of the Chinese civilization.
To the people of China, the Great Wall means a lot, both spiritually and physically. Throughout history, many countries have tried to invade our country. At those times, the Great Wall united the nation. There's a line in our national anthem that says, "With our very flesh and blood, let us build a new Great Wall."
The Great Wall has witnessed China's entire history, from the founding of the nation to the cultural and economic revolutions of modern times. Through human conflicts and natural disasters, the wall has stood firm. Mao Zedong, the charismatic communist leader, used the Great Wall to inspire his flagging troops during the infamous Long March, which began in 1934. A grueling year-long 6,000-mile trek in which 90% of the marchers perished. To spur the survivors on to their goal, Chairman Mao wrote a poem declaring that the Great Wall was their destination, a symbol of perseverance and national unity.
The sky is high, the clouds are pale. We watch the wild geese vanish southward. If we fail to reach the Great Wall, we are not men.
Crossing 9 different provinces and 100 counties, the Great Wall is not just the nation's greatest monument, it's an enduring symbol of human achievement.
I think what some people don't know so much about China, but what they know is the Great Wall. I think it's a huge size, or the length of the Great Wall, which is so impressive.
Well, we always heard that you could see it from the moon, so.
Yeah.
Well before human space travel, people were claiming the wall as the only man-made structure visible from the moon. It's one of many myths and legends that such a great wonder attracts.
When China's first astronaut went into space and then came back, last year or the year before, he held a press conference after coming back to Earth, and somebody asked him in a very expectant tone whether he saw the Great Wall from space, and people were very disappointed when he said no.
David Spindler is a lone scholar who, for the last 13 years, has walked the wall as part of his research. He spent nearly 700 days on its steps and turrets, hiking hundreds of miles. It's an impressive record, but it'd be hard to cover the full stretch of the Great Wall with even a lifetime of trekking.
It's correct to say that China has great walls because they're not continuous. In fact, it's generally continuous only in places that were most susceptible to Mongol raids.
The Great Wall of China is actually a network of walls and towers built over the course of 2,000 years. It predates a unified China, with origins in the defensive stone borders built by separate warring kingdoms between the 5th and 2nd centuries BC. These walls only became part of a bigger picture during the reign of Emperor Qin Shi Huang, China's first emperor, who united the country for the first time in 221 BC. To protect his new kingdom against invaders, Emperor Qin ordered his people to connect the defensive walls that had been built by his enemies. It was the first time the people of China were united in a single project.
Emperor Qin would dispatch 30,000 soldiers in one go under General Meng Tian to work on the Great Wall. Many civilians and prisoners were also forced to join the construction. Whenever construction work was required, it would involve tens of thousands of people.
Emperor Qin was a visionary with enormous ambitions. He began two massive projects: the unification of the Great Wall and the building of his own tomb containing the renowned terracotta warriors. 2,000 years after his death, these remain two of China's largest and most treasured icons.
He was the first emperor in China to put in place measures that united the country. He was a great contributor to history, and his name continues to this day. But he also did many wrongs. There were many objections and many casualties while building the Great Wall and his other big projects.
His massive projects were known for their unprecedented scale and also their dreadful human toll. It's said that every foot of the Great Wall cost one human life. The early construction of the Great Wall depended only on thin layers of earth, pressed firmly on top of one another. The defensive barrier only needed to withstand the onslaught of swords and spears. But simple as it was in design, the task of building a 20 feet high wall out of layers, each 4 inches thick, was still a back-breaking process. Emperor Qin's Great Wall ran along what was the country's first northern frontier.